How do you break the cycle of dependency? How do you saute up success? How do you give somebody a do-over? The Community Culinary School of Charlotte does that. We train adults in the food service industry how to cook. Or should I say, we train adults how to cook in the food service industry. Throw in some job readiness skills, some goal setting, and then job placement, and I firmly believe we have the recipe for success. 720 graduates have come through our hallowed halls, our 14-week program in almost 16 years. That's 720 role models impacting our community. 720 culinarians wanting to rewrite their legacy. Legacy is an interesting word. I've looked it up in many dictionaries, which is a great feat for a man like me because I haven't read a dictionary since high school, and I'm not sure if I read one back then. So legacy, it's ancestors leaving information and good things for those in the future. What legacy do I want to leave? Well, I want my wife to remember me as a good husband, especially on Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I'm working on that daily, the husband-wife thing. I want my son to think of me as a good father. Absolutely. My son, Johnny. I want the community to feel that I've created a positive impact. The Community Culinary School of Charlotte creates a positive impact in its 16 years of workforce development. Our students of the Community Culinary School of Charlotte, I guarantee they want the same things for their legacy. They want to be recognized as citizens. Citizens was used in an earlier speech this week by a leader of a great nation. Some of you might remember that. Fortunately, it wasn't on last night. There was basketball on last night. I want our students to have a fair shot at that legacy. Our students come to us with barriers to successful employment. Those barriers stereotypically could be forms of addiction, incarceration issues, or after 2008, and I won't say it, that economic uncertainty that sits upon most of us and still does. I want them to have that legacy recreation. Folks say to me, Chef Ron, all you do all day is teach folks and train folks and teach folks and train folks how to make delicious and great food. And I end up telling them, well, I'll take the credit for what my chefs do, but actually, I'm more in the legacy recreation business than I am in the cooking business now. And again, we want that legacy recreation for our students. Students come to us from many different avenues: social service agencies, churches, the court system. But predominantly today, in 2013, students come to us from word of mouth. Because the Community Culinary School of Charlotte really does have an impact on all that it touches. Students come to us and go on to do great things. Students like Sherry. Sherry came to us. I picked Sherry because she really had an impact on me personally. She was in the insurance business for quite a long time. First marriage didn't go that great. Second marriage was going good with 3 kids until physical abuse started to come into the picture. Imagine the rest. She had to get out of that marriage to save the kids. Found herself in a relationship with another fella. And to go right from the heat into the fire, they started making methamphetamine. She got arrested, a good thing, before she set herself on fire. Served time in prison, and then after prison, found an agency in Charlotte that helped her find us. But she could not find work in the industry that she was most familiar, that insurance industry. And she took a plunge into the culinary arts. Sherry took advantage of all that the Community Culinary School has to offer. She excelled with our catering division. She excelled in the classroom. And she excelled with the spiritual side of the school, the understanding of another helping another. Sherry came on to finish the school very strong. She earned our Chef Joe Award, which is the highly coveted award we give to the best student of the class. Sherry now, after taking advantage of all the resources that the Community Culinary School had to offer, is running the Dove's Nest Kitchen off of West Boulevard. She's kitchen manager in a state-of-the-art kitchen, and she has the ability now to hire other students. Another helping another, as you would say. It's fantastic what she's capable of doing. She and another fella named Brandon. Brandon. When I think of Brandon, I can't help but smile, but I'm a little nervous, so my smile is inside right now. Brandon had a big personality. He came to us as the result of an argument and a handgun. Jobs were scarce. I mean, his record kept him from just about any job in the industry that he wanted. He found us and he excelled with us. He took advantage of the catering and excelled with catering. He helped us break into the food cart industry. We got a bistro buggy, another form of workforce development. Brandon became a bistro buggy manager, a bistro buggy mentor, teaching rookies the recipes. It was great to see him and the others work together, really going out there and making a difference in the city of Charlotte, making a difference in their lives, thus making a difference in my life and everyone's lives who they touched. Another student that comes to mind, and those two were graduates of the Community Culinary School of Charlotte. Someone else who comes to mind is a current student in class 45. We're now on class 45, and that student is Maisha. 15 years of age when she had her first kid, her only kid. Lovely baby that she had, got into a little trouble and served some time in prison. Had a tough go of it. She's 19 now and she found us. We're helping her make a difference in her life. She's helping us make a difference in our lives by being there every day, showing up and utilizing the skills that the school had to offer her. The transition that Brandon, Sherry, and Maisha are making is measurable. We have measurable results. We have to stay on board, making sure that those results stay measured and stay good. I'm sorry, for some reason I'm a little nervous and I'm having a little bit of an issue with my tongue and lips. I have to get them in practice for tonight when I get home to see my wife for Valentine's Day, so this is not necessarily a bad thing. Thank you very much. Let me tell you about these three wonderful people that have really impacted my life. They're working in places all around us. If you've eaten within 5 miles of this very room, you've eaten somewhere where one of our students and or alumni has worked or is currently working. It's a privilege to do what we do. And I won't say anymore because they reminded me to not say anymore, so I won't do that. I love the Community Culinary School of Charlotte. I've been there since class 3. The impact that it has on my life personally can't be measured. It can't, because it's changed me as a human being. It's allowed me the privilege of helping folks really recreate their legacy. Folks end up going to country clubs, hospitals, I said it again? Prisons, on the correct sides of the bars, working in the catering divisions, local caterers, fancy restaurants, you name it, they're there. I want to take this opportunity to, I said it again, let you all know what a privilege it is to come here and talk to you about a place that I really care about. But I have to show you something, because what we do at the Community Culinary School of Charlotte, the training we do, the education we do, it is on purpose. I got it out. All right, that's good. Our training, our education is on purpose. The goal today for me was, and will always be, to get our folks off the dole and on the payroll. My hope today is that all of you will remember this talk. And when you see somebody who could really use some education and some culinary training, to remember the Community Culinary School of Charlotte and all that it has done and all that it will continue to do in the city of Charlotte. I want you to meet the students. I guess that's why I'm holding this thing. They really do exist. Brandon, Maisha, and Sherry. They're out there. My goal right now is I'm going to teach you something, because it is a holiday, it is Valentine's Day, and it is important. I have a lemon, and this lemon has a legacy. I have a cutting board and I have a knife. You can try this at home, but remember, I'm a trained professional, okay? I'm going to make a lemon crown that I'm going to garnish my wife's plate tonight with. Okay? It's going to take me a matter of moments, and hopefully I will be leaving here with all the fingers that I came in with. I'm going to make 2 cuts, 1 on each side. And just, this is 1 whole lemon. It's not already done or anything. I've cut off the end so I can work flat. I'm going to make vertical cuts. And just keep going around the lemon, hoping that it makes me less thirsty and nervous. And I'm making these vertical cuts, and the goal is to treat my wife like the princess she is by putting a crown on her plate. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. The Community Culinary School of Charlotte. We teach skills. We create opportunity. Our learning is on purpose. We put money back into the tax pool of Charlotte. Where folks used to be dependent upon the community, now they're contributing to the community. We really make a difference. Please learn more about us. Keep us in your hearts. And keep in mind that our learning and our education is on purpose. Thank you very much for allowing me into your life today.